Good morning, students. Last class we have discussed about classification of kingdom Animalia based on fundamental features, right? Okay. Today we are discuss about coelom. What is coelom? It is a fluid-filled cavity of the body, right? It separates the digestive tract from the body wall. A true body cavity or coelom is one that is located within the mesoderm. Already known about germinal layers: derm, ectoderm, mesoderm, endoderm, right? The cavity coelom is one that is located in mesoderm. Based on the nature of coelom, animals are divided into three groups: acoelomate, pseudocoelomate, coelomate. Acoelomate means do not have a body cavity. Body cavity are not present. That is called acoelomate. Example: tapeworm. Tapeworm are not contain body cavity. Next, pseudocoelomate have a false body cavity. Pseudo means false. The pseudocoelom are present in roundworm. Example animals: roundworm. Third one, coelomate or eucoelomate. Eucoelomate, coelomates, the both are called a true coelomate. Have a true coelom. Example: earthworm. See, this is the difference of acoelomate, pseudocoelomate, coelomate. Acoelomate, the outer ectoderm, middle mesoderm, inner endoderm. This is the digestive cavity. The digestive cavity are not separate. The cavity attached with the endoderm layers. Endoderm. Hence it is called acoelomate. Next, coelomate. Ectoderm, mesoderm, endoderm. So the middle white portion and the middle between endoderm and mesoderm in this region are called pseudocoelom. Hence the animals are called pseudocoelomate. Next, coelomate. Ectoderm, mesoderm, endoderm. This is coelom. It is true coelom. The middle, the joined cavity are called mesentery. Pseudocoelomates are not contain mesentery. Coelomate or true coelomate are present in mesentery. Example: annelids, arthropods, mollusks, echinoderms, chordates. Got it? Next, we are discuss about animal kingdom is further divided into two groups. Already you are studied in earlier class based on the presence of and absence of notochords, spinal cords, invertebrate and vertebrate. Vertebrate otherwise called chordata, including prochordate. Animals which do not possess notochord are called invertebrate or non-chordate. Which possess notochord means backbone are called chordates. Binomial nomenclature. Next we are discuss about binomial nomenclature. Binomial means two. Nomenclature means naming. Carolus Linnaeus introduced the method of naming the animals with two names known as binomial nomenclature. Who was introduced the method of naming animals with two names? Carolus Linnaeus. The first name is called genus, and the first letter of genus is denoted in capital, and the second one is the species name denoted in small letters. Binomial nomenclature. So binomial names of some of the common animals are amoeba, amoeba proteus. See, this is amoeba. Amoeba, the first name, genus name, amoeba proteus. Proteus means species name, amoeba means genus name. The first letter A, caps. Species name first letter A, first letter P, small, right? Then hydra, tapeworm, roundworm, earthworm, leech, cockroach, snail, starfish, frog, wall lizard, crow, peacock, dog, cat, tiger, man, right? So amoeba, proteus, hydra, the genus name hydra, species name vulgaris, tapeworm, Taenia solium, roundworm, Ascaris lubricatus, earthworm, Lambito moriti, or Bryonyx excavatus, leech, Cridinaria granulosa, cockroach, Periplaneta americana, snail, Pila ploposa, starfish, Asterias rubens, frog, Rana hexatactyla, wall lizard, Podacris murulis, crow, Curvus splendens, peacock, Pavo cristatus, dog, Canis familiaris, cat, flies, Felis, tiger, Pandra tigris, man, Homo sapien. So that is binomial names. Next, we are study about or discuss about invertebrata. Already you know, invertebrates means without backbone or notochords. These are multicellular, non-motile aquatic organisms commonly called as sponges. They exhibit cellular grade of organization. Body is perforated with many pores called ostia. The body having many pores called ostia. Cellular grade. Water enters into the body through ostia and leads to canal system. Which animals having canal system? Example, sponges. It circulates water throughout the body and carries food, oxygen. The body wall contains spicules. It having spicules which form the skeletal framework. It protect the body. Reproduction is by both asexual and sexual method. Reproduction is asexual and sexual. Example, Euplectilla saigon. See, the diagram are called Euplectilla. It is a saigon. The both are present in ocean, right? Next, the phylum Coelenterata. Phylum Coelenterata. It is invertebrate. First phylum Porifera. Four bears animal. Porifera. The phylum Porifera contains 4 bear animals. Next phylum Coelenterata. Nowadays Coelenterata called Cnidaria. Coelentrates are aquatic organisms, mostly marine and few freshwater forms. The animals are mostly are present in marine. Few forms are present in freshwater. They are multicellular, radially symmetrical. Already we are discussed what is meant by symmetry, right? Okay. With the tissue grade of organization. The Porifera cell grade, Coelenterata tissue grade. Body walls is diploplastic with 2 layers. Ectoderm, endoderm. That is called 2 layer. Outer ectoderm and inner mesoderm. It is called a two layer. Ectoderm, mesoderm, endoderm. In this phylum having ectoderm and inner mesoderm are separated by non-cellular jelly-like substances called mesoglea. Mesoglea means the previous stage of mesoderm. It has a central gastrovascular cavity called coelenteron with mouth surrounded by short tentacles. The tentacles bear stinging cells called cnidoplastid having poison, right, or nematocyst. Many coelentrates exhibit polymorphism, which is the variation in the structure and functions of the individual of the same species. The young one compared to adults are totally different. They reproduce both asexually and sexually. Example, Hydra, jellyfish. This is called a jellyfish. Next, we are discuss about Platyhelminthes. Phylum Platyhelminthes. Flatworm. Example, liver fluke, tapeworm. They are bilaterally symmetrical, triploplastic, acoelomate without body cavity. Most of them are parasitic in nature. Suckers and hooks help the animal to attach itself to body of the host. Suckers or hook help to attach the host body. Excretion, it having specialized cells, excreted cells are called flame cells. The phylum Platyhelminthes excretory cells are called flame cells. These worm are hermaphrodite hermaphrodite means the male and female reproductive system are present in single animals. It is called, the animals are called hermaphrodites. Example, liver fluke, tapeworm. Next, phylum Aschelminthes, roundworm. The sexes are separate, male and female. It is also parasitic nature. Aschelminthes are bilaterally symmetrical, triploplastic animals. The body cavity is a pseudocoelom, triploplastic but pseudocoelom. They exhibit as free-living soil forms or as parasite. The body is round and pointed at both the ends. It is unsegmented. It is a very important peculiar character. Unsegmented, covered by thin cuticle. Sexes separate. Already I told. The most common disease caused by nematodes in human being are elephantiasis and ascaris. Example, ascaris Wuchereria pangarapti. This is an example worm. Next, phylum Annelida. It is a first segmented phylum. These are bilaterally symmetrical, triploplastic nature, true coelomate, organ system of organization, body externally divided into segments called metamers, joined by ring-like structures called annuli, ring-like structure. It is covered by moist thin cuticle. Setae and parapodia are locomotor organs. Locomotor organs, setae and parapodia. Sexes may be separate or united, means hermaphrodite. Sexes may be separate or hermaphrodites. Already I told hermaphrodite means male reproductive system and female reproductive system are present in single animal. It is called hermaphrodites. Example there is earthworm, leech. Next phylum. Arthropoda. animal with jaw.